Hi! How's it going? Hope you're all doing well today. We are gonna play more Ace Attorney, as per usual. Well, maybe I shouldn't say as per usual. I mean, it has been our game for like the last 2 weeks? Something like that, week and a half, 2 weeks. It's very fun and very enjoyable, and I'm enjoying it. But I do feel like I am gonna mix things up sometime soon. I just don't know when. But as you can see, I did correct the sub goal. So rather than get a new tie, it now says play the milk game, which is the milk bag game on the Switch. Now, anywho, I saved over 3 different times because, you know, important. And let's get back to day 2 of our case. We no longer have Maya or Mia to help us, though we do have strange flashbacks quite a few times. But yeah. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. Law offices. Mr. Wright? So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. Sorry, I'm just turning down the volume a little. The teensy bit loud for me. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it! Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Oh. Oh, those are glasses. I thought they were sunglasses the whole time, not like glasses. She literally has rose-tinted glasses. That is kind of great. Hold on. Did you know that I used to have rose-tinted glasses? Surprising, I know. But believe it or not, that is a thing. I'm just looking through real quick, trying to see if I happen to have a picture easily accessible of such a thing, because it's been a while since I had that. Old MySpace? No. MySpace is far too old, right? Yeah, darn. I got some good oldies in there, but that's not quite what I want. Bummer. Figured that maybe I'd be able to find it. Though I mean I probably have one somewhere. Oh well. Anyway, let's oh wait, graduation. Aha. Wait. Did I still have my glasses at that point? I did. But I've spent too much time on this already. So let me just ignore that, I guess. Oh well, actually, here, I'm just gonna zoom this in super huge. See, there they are. I had, oops, not that one. Look, we both had rose colored glasses. Isn't that nice? Anyway, let's go. Science awaits us. I did it because I figured that it would be better for my eyes, because I spent large volumes of time staring at screens. Not that I don't do that anymore, but figured that might do something. Anyway. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum. Was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not all. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there's blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol testing fluid? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Let's give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Got an extra pair of those things? Oh, to test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Yeah, let's find some blood stains. Oh, this is... oh. Oh, there's some blood. See her eyes shining behind those glasses. Is that the footprint right there? So is this a blood stain? It's so... ugh. Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't it strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, scientifically? Location and the amount of blood. I mean, there's not much blood. It looks like it probably like fell out or something, like, or was like splatters. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. They fought here. Sorry, if they fought here, there'd have to be more blood in this. They probably fought at the records room. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. Saved my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Sky. Can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Because we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should get this spray on anything suspicious. Ha! I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Starr. You only trust your own eyes, and not bad, you two. Ooh, sushi. Or sorry, that was sashimi, right? Stay old deli boxes on the... oh, it's day old. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. This is cool though. So can I do that like whenever I want? Like with the examine? This rope, is it? They laid on the outline of the victim's body. The victim must have died when the clear clothes was drunk on him. No. So he was coming out of the trunk? Was he dead already or was he still alive? Pretty red. Lock on the trunk was broken. Why did Miss Sky choose his car? Sedan or coupe? You're a guy, aren't you, Miss Wright? You're supposed to know these things. I'm with Wright on this one. I don't know car makes at all. So Miss Starr climbed over the fence? Seems so. That fence is 9 feet high. Oh, Emma's gonna try it. It's okay. Don't cry. Maybe they're the Lunchland Olympics team? Or maybe she didn't actually do that. How do you use the stuff? spray to use. I see, okay. Oh, what's this say? Oh, it's her name. You never know where something might go down. Oh, Emma. You certainly live in a country, don't you? Alright. Wait, how do I... There we go. Surprised they didn't, Is there any blood here? Oh, you can't go that far? Is there any on the phone? Ooh! Ooh! There's stuff on... There's blood on the phone! Blood must be from when Lana... 911? She called 911. My sister's the murderer, but she did call you, didn't she? The time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged. So whose side are you on? Nothing to do with taking sides. So that means that Lana's hand had blood on it. Keeps getting worse. Yeah, but... Okay, so there's none anywhere else, looks like? Not even on the door handle or on whatever this thing is. And not on the little press. Not on the door handles. Surprised that they're not on the door handle. Way too little blood. Alright. Still, that is handy to know. Let's see if it works. Don't touch stuff. You can hear just fine, the phone's broken. Alright, we know the phone's broken. I think we got this last time, right? I'm just gonna click on everything. Where's Miss? Oh, this is where Miss Star saw the incident from. We'll see quite a lot from there. Probably means she wasn't lying when she said she saw Miss Sky stab him. Oh, what if he wasn't dead yet? He died of blood loss, right? So what if he wasn't dead and when she opened the trunk because of reasons, he jumped out to try to attack because he thought it was still his attacker? And he cut her hand, slumped over, was dying, and she went to go run and call 911 maybe. Where's the security guard? Apparently he went up to buy coffee for Miss Star. Oh, wow. Okay. Not this. Leave me alone. Okay. And this is empty. No time at the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. It's okay, don't cry. Lana Sky must be one strong woman. Maybe they backed up a car against it or something. The divider. Just a wall. Scientifically speaking, of course. I like her. So where we found that note. SO9 is on the 21st of February. Case was due for the transfer the day of the murder. The detective in charge of the case was the victim. I wonder what kind of case it was. Kind of hard to know. Or kind of hard to guess just going on. Okay. Alright. Let's talk with Miss Angel. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. You're not a detective, you are a lunch lady, so that doesn't mean shit. This photograph has something important to tell us about what? Wait, what do you mean, photograph? Oh, of the stabbing or something. So you're a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Long time ago, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, they coughed it up. They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be an angel too. Wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect, and before long they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go. I thought that I found my dream job when I became an investigator. If these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, of the SO9 incident. Interesting. So he talked about... Not this, hold on. Sorry, he mentioned the photograph. The oil drum is still standing in here, right? That's in line with their testimony though, right? There's also no blood on the ground where we found it. Which means that there wasn't blood there before the oil drum got knocked over. What do you think about this? You want some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. You must have brewed the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret of the aroma. Exquisite. Okay. Should I be presenting her evidence? Like, that seems kind of weird, don't you think? This seems like the most likely thing to ask her about, right? The SO9 incident, it's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transfer the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SO9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SO9 incident? Maybe if we present her this, she'll tell us. Oh no, it's probably talk. Alright, hold on, let me skip through. Sorry, my nose is really itchy tonight. But, we can show her the shoe, see if she says anything. Good evening, Turtle Sages. Sorry, my nose is obnoxiously itchy on the outside today. Oh, she's talking about tea again. I don't think there's a butler in this case, or at least not one that I've seen yet. Stop talking to me about leaves. Can we get her to talk to us about the photo at all? If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. No? But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. Rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl, I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't gonna have it disregarded again. Just like that time. Ano Toki. Interesting. Muffler. I wonder if I should look at the muffler at all. It doesn't have its own unique thing. But that said, is there blood on the muffler at all? No, no blood. Alright. Well, we could probably talk to her about the XL9 incident now, though. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth, or nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. Hey, there's Marshall. The police and the prosecutors are desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, It was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence, of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Okay, the plot thickens. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. Well, poor guy. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SO9? There's another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell? Only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. This star's old boyfriends. How many does she have? I feel like the cough-up queen has implications. Given the amount of boyfriends that she has. Just when all the detectives on the SO9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, rookie. What? Seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Ooh, steak. You should take this. Salisbury steak. Oh man, I haven't had Salisbury steak in a long time. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Oh. Miss Star. Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? Just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, maybe jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then. But now he's so cold. And he just talks like a weird western, like, cowboy. Jake and I are merely cooperating in this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Alright. Gotta probably talk to the marshal. Is there anything else that I should show her? Maybe you should tell me a little bit about Goodman if I show this. We found this ID card here in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Let's save again real quick. I'm surprised there was no blood found where I found the ID, which is like right here. I did spray that, right? Yeah. So no blood from the wallet. Does that mean anything? There's no prints on Edgeworth's knife. He owes me his gratitude. Well, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been the suspect. I wonder. So it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Indeed. Can you take a look at this? You! Yes? You said you wanted some hot... Oh, never mind. Oh, why does her, like, default I don't have anything to say dialogue have to be so long? Death loss due to one knife wound. Well, she testified about this. Does she have anything else to say? No. SO9, we already talked to her about. The phone call doesn't matter. I think that's it. Did we show her the shoe? Okay, yeah, it's just T. Okay, I think we're done here. So we found that there's blood on the phone, specifically on 911. We also found that these are pretty damn heavy. and that there was a small amount of blood there, not a lot. Okay. I think maybe it's time to go talk to Lana a little bit and ask her why she's lying to us, because I feel like she is. Oh, she's in question. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? I was supposed to answer that. Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Okay. They have a suspect. Interesting. Can I get into the records room? Oh, everyone looks deadly serious in here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yeah, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. It makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yeah, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead! I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either. Do you think there's any blood in here? Is it okay that I'm spraying, like, random stuff? Imagine walking into a police department and just, like, taking out your little squeegee bottle of random, like, alcohol spilling stuff and spraying it everywhere. So I can't go into the records room, unfortunately. Go back here real quick. And then move to the entrance. Alright, so is Gumshoe hanging around? Maybe we can ask him about stuff. Even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. Doesn't make sense. Detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. It's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Oh, wait a minute. There's a handprint here. Is it a bloody handprint? Surprisingly, no. I'm surprised there's no blood on this at all. No bloody handprints anywhere. So, I mean, they didn't bring the body out through the front door, that's for sure. The blue badger is so rad today. Like, look at this handprint on it. Give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Also, like, it looks like it's been repainted, doesn't it? Like someone covered it up. Hopefully so. Okay. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's gonna do something naughty. No, you can't. We read this before. Do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? Because they're designed after a panda. I don't think that's true. I think it's to make them easy to see in the dark or at night. Or in the daytime or the nighttime. Okay, we've had that before. Police department? She always gets excited. I feel like she jumped into a movie. Okay. So probably inspecting the door should let me in, maybe? Just look pretty busy. Behind those doors, a police drama in action. Some of the thought fails to excite me. Maybe if I talk to oh wait, guard station? Oh, that's new. Marshall? I was gonna say let's go talk to Edgeworth, but this works too. Look at the decor in this place, it's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence. Wait. Marshall is the guard room for the evidence room where the murder took place? That seems a little suspicious, doesn't it? Oh. What's wrong? So those cacti, they're so prickly, so imposing, it's hard to think straight. Can't handle the cacti standing out of the desert. What I want to know is if there's a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Me too. But I need to know. there blood on any of these cacti? Or on any of his, like, stuff at all? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's clean. I'm really glad that these aren't, like, limited at all, you know? Alright. No blood. What's with this fucking lasso, though? Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. It really does. Swinging door makes this place look like some kind of saloon. Look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went through here, the cactus would fall over, duh. I'll be over here myself. They sure are prickly. Must be the real deal. I think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointy in every direction. Just like her. Not so sure I see the resemblance. And she's very wet inside. It's more of an attitude thing than a physical similarity. More like a costume of the uniform. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that thing called? A punchy? A punchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. Poncho. I think I'll keep that information to myself. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room in here. Ooh, there's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. Really? Bet we could use this computer checking on who went in and out of there. That sounds useful. We should do that. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Okay, so that's probably what the stake is for. To get his help in seeing the evidence, I guess. I mean, though, clearly we could just get him drunk and call it good. Alright. Looks like we can't really do anything here, so let's head back for now. Please! Huh? Wasn't that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. But I really need a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. Caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean you heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? I did. In fact, I even said it in court. There was a suspect. Just arrest him, in fact. It's totally... Is it Marshall? It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here tucking isn't gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. You wanna know more? Head on down to the detention center, pal. Question should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. It's totally Marshall. Unless they're gonna introduce a new character. Ran off to the investigator room. Okay. Alright, so like we've got two options here, it feels like, right? Let's head back into the guard station. Although I wonder... Oh, I guess he's not in here. Okay, so maybe not. Criminal Affairs Department. Is he in there now? Nope. So we can question the guy in the thing, of course. But I kind of want to see about Edgeworth first. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. Sure, it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. Sure, he's out doing important investigations. Hope that's what he's doing. Guess what to come back. Hold on. I need to know. We got any blood in here? Like on this? No. I highly doubt there would be any blood in Edgeworth's place, but you never know. Nothing. Yeah, no. Spiky hair. He won such a prestigious award, why would he just leave it on the couch? Yeah, you think he'd want to show this thing off more than that giant steel samurai. Then again, Edgeworth has always been like that. Really? Yeah, I should write this down. Tell me what it was like when I was a kid. Back in elementary school, he won all awards for all kinds of things. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute. Edgeworth plays the flute? He's just like me. For real. Golf tournaments? That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, I know the path that I'll walk. No one else needs to tell me. That's how he's always been. Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? Hey, is this a New Year decoration? What amazing bouquet. There's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Oh, right. Any voice messages? Wait, hold on. I need to read that again. Why did he picture? Paul is so high I can see my own reflection. Is that a line that he said before? Alright, to the detention center we go. Alright, is it Marshall or Edgeworth? Because my guess is Marshall. So I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not go too far down that road right now. Things just get confusing. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator? I'd say it was against the perpetrator again. I say I was the perpetrator against her. That's what I'd say. Oh, Meekums? What was his name again? Hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. I'm like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't. You, Officer Meekins? You didn't, did you? Yeah. Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Yes. Yes, it is. What? Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Sir! Ow. I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, so I went to that evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person! Yeah! What the heck is this guy doing? Oh, he has like a little good luck charm. That's adorable. Well, I want to defend this man. So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Hold on, I need to know what this guy thinks about the whole thing. Seeing that fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life. The victim or a bandaged hand? Well, see, like, he's got the little good luck charm. And good lord, my freaking nose. 1 second. Okay. Sorry. I figured that I didn't have the camera on to blow my nose into him, knack him. Alright. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive as well as that. Yes. Well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. Is someone around here is more confused than I am? About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir. Don't you think you should just confess? But but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened. When the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. Detective pointed a knife at him. Oh, Goodman. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. Yes, it is. Okay. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Maybe this will give us anything about Goodman? Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's it. That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card. That card was the cause of it all. Wow, I struck gold giving him this first. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. Better pry this one a little deeper. Did he use this to get into the evidence room, maybe? Let's try out some of the other things. I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay, I just want you to take a look at it. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. Oh, that is a terrible dream. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Oh, that's bad. Is this gonna make him say something funny about Edgeworth? Sorry, sir. I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. For this. Officer Meekin, could you take a look at this? Nope. Alright, so that's his default dialogue. Wonder if he has anything to do about this. No? Okay. I'm just gonna finish kind of going through the line. Take a look at this. Oh, I'm curious though, like, if there's a recording of everyone going into the detective room or into the evidence room, then he should, like, we should have a timestamp from that. That's not gonna do anything. Does he have any thoughts about this? Hey, why do you have that? That's from the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office. Oh, he actually has dialogue about this. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. If this is a dream, sir, then I hope I never wake up. This is a dream, you better wake up right now. Interesting. Probably has nothing for this. Probably gonna give me the, whoops. He's probably gonna tell me about his apple dream again if I show him this knife. Yeah, no. Okay, not that, and then this. Alright, let's ask him about the crime details. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost. I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Somebody pointed a knife at me. What? Ah. I bet you Goodman was just showing him the evidence. Like, he's like, this is why I'm here, for this. And Meekums is so afraid of knives, maybe he fell and, like, cut his hand on it. Sir, I assure you, I was at the flusters you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Why did they go white? Did he put his coat on him? So, Officer Meekums, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's get what we know. Now, Officer Meekums didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, who we met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Videotape? From the security camera. The crime. My crime. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on the tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. Better go check out the crime scene. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the Chief of Detective's desk. It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir! Sure, it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir. The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Right, oh my boy, how have you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gant reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? He's got a friendly face though, doesn't he? Is he nervous? Sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the Chief of Police want you to do? Let's see over there. That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. Hey, you kept something? Sure, why not? Not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. 921 S9 case? Is this Goodman's desk? Maybe that's Goodman's desk. Kill use cassette tape with a crafty trick. No one respects cassette tape in this day and age. Oh, he's writing a novel. That's funny. One moment, please. There any blood on these desks? I know I've already done this once, but now the Chief. Whoa, Jesus! Sorry, I clicked outside. All right, nothing. All right, let's chat. Edgeworth or evidence room incident? Is Edgeworth gonna be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know they're doing a little inquiry committee with him? Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sent to the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? One Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Hi, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on that turf, too, I mean... There being the prosecutor's eyes? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. No, it doesn't say that. Are you stupid? No, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive and I can't talk about it. Wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that. Whoops. Wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can find it. We can kind of discreetly ask him. Permission to enter. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Huh. Never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. No, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50. No problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show, you never know until you ask. And for you here, you can borrow this. Huh, hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Okay, I missed the... I feel like I might have missed an opportunity to present him stuff, but it's okay. It looks pretty cool in my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we need to go to the evidence room now, sir. This place is a bad influence on the girl. True. So, they had him go through Goodman's stuff. So, I need a little change on the one outside. Oh, because it's... Wow. They trademarked it. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Yeah, right. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. I don't know why I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Guard station. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader's turned off, see? What's that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray? Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him, look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest? That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeah. Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting. Beep. So that card reader's on again. So he could just shut it off, huh? While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle you hombres. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Oh, but we can fix this problem, can't we? He's just gonna say, like, he doesn't want to, right? Off to roam the landscape, like a gunslinger, say a little prayer. He's just too hungry to talk. Alright, hold on. Here you go, buddy. I didn't give this to my pal Gumshoe just for you. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on the television the other day. This from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like. He's willing to talk. Alright, let's chat. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. Kept getting his name wrong, calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago. Well, might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? Yeah, you're drinking on the job, I can see that. So what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my speed Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of crime. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SO9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books. But it smells like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 years ago. Sorry, 2 days ago, sorry. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right. The evidence transfers. Edgeworth are talking about the transfers too. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and the machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower my steaks. These ones to understand how these here security cameras. Those ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Good to know. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Okay, this is good. Ooh. I don't see... Oh no, there's his number. 58421. Okay, a minute before I got stabbed. This is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina. Can't show you more than that. Huh? Haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's somewhere I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Yeah, we'll show him Goodman's ID. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transfer thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can re-investigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county's sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, closed forever, dead. Never to be reopened again, never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SO9 2 days ago. Alright, well, I can prove to him that this is related. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Yeah, there it is. And this must be Meekums? 777. Is this the guest one? Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them guards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. Wait, what did Officer Meekum say? I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! He had his ID card then. Why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekums? Alright, compadre, you win. Guess I can give you this ID card record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Maybe we should? Do you have any thoughts about this? Sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. This is neither Wild nor West here. Haha. That and this are two different things entirely. I guess so? I'm lost. Does he have any thoughts about that? No. What a weird thing. Nope. Is he not going to give me anything besides the ID card? Not that, not that. Nope. He apparently really doesn't care. Not even about the SO9 related stuff. That's surprising. Goodman's lost report? Nope. Alright, well, let's find out what his ID is. Nope, he doesn't care. Alright. Alright. Saving time. So, I guess maybe we go into the office, into the room next? Turn on the car reader. Go have yourself a ball, partners. And I have the ID card. A real ID card! Though, actually, let's go here first. Can I ask for their IDs? How many fingers do you see? Get glasses, officer. That wasn't as little as an eye test. I like that it keeps changing. Alright. Is Gumshoe here? No? I wonder what Gumshoe's is. Hi, Meekums. What's your ID card? Officer Meekums, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Okay. Not that, then. Could she tell us her boyfriend's IDs? Nope. She just wants to talk about tea. I get the sense that we're not gonna find anyone until we finish the other stuff. Alright. Guard station. We've talked to you about everything. Let's go into the evidence room. Maybe Gumshoe is in here. Yeah, fishing pole. Quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. Really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Oh, here's Gumshoe. Eek! Wow! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Is it true what I heard? Right, so please do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate them to your heart's content, knock yourself out. Yeah, that's true. So, Chief Police Gant, is he gonna? He wants $50, right? Will loan anyone $50? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're a boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. Evidence from floor plans. Yeah, there's blood in here. There's definitely blood in here, because if there wasn't, then we wouldn't need a map to show the blood, now would we? What's this? Nothing? Ah. Ho ho ho! Found the blood! Must have been one massive pool of blood. Not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? That something really happened in front of this locker. Make a note of it on the floor plan. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Paint. Hello? Handprint. Very similar to the one that's on the mascot outside. You know what? This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, Detective? This locker. It's mine. It's yours. Please. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? It's an important clue. I'm counting on you guys. You can't trust the police. What, but you're a detective. Some paint up here. Surprised there isn't any, like, more blood anywhere. Also, this thing is open for some reason. What is up with the paint, though? Alright. I think we'll call that good. In the meanwhile, what is up with the paint? What is some paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. Here? In the evidence room? Okay, that explains a little bit. Explain why there's a print on the thing. If he set it up here and then it got maybe knocked or something like that. Look, this one's open and the red indicator light above the door is right. That locker is covered with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker. You sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'll be hard to get it open again if we closed it. Empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Right, and that was the slip that we saw. Full of dreams. Hey pal, our security is high tech around here. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? The SO9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SO9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try to put it back together? Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give it up. That's why I always carry around a tub of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. What is this mini game? Interesting. Oh, this is weird. Alright, Q and R. Q and R to do that. Oh, I see. Okay. I need this piece. Be down like this. Like This is awkward. This goes over there? Isn't it? Oh wait. I didn't realize that I could actually swap things, my bad. Alright, so I could see that a little bit better. So we need a bit of a jagged cut with some smaller pits. Not quite. The first piece actually wasn't terrible. Oh, that could almost work. Almost, maybe. This is the top. That goes like that. This is also a top piece. I think this one probably goes like that. There we go. This, well, it looked promising. Actually, this one, right? Flip it around a little bit. No? Oh, this one, that's kind of bizarre looking. Is it a handle of some kind? That's not gonna fit. It's gotta be one of these longer pieces, right? There you go. Is this a vase? Gotta be, right? Hold on. Not quite. There we go. How could no one like put this back together again? Like, is the police department really that inept? There you go. Nope, whoops, shoot. Like, what even? There you go. What a weird... Whoops, this needs to be rotated. What a weird looking thing. Oh, it's not complete. That's part of the reason why, I guess. Huh? I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too, and 2 minutes myself. Problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? But they were missing to begin with. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Kinda understand how it got broken. Unstable jar. Is it a jar or is it something else? Like a horn or something. Alright, well that's probably important, right? Someone left a glove here, but only one. Oh, more evidence. Gumshoe? There you go, pal. Make me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case. Rubber glove. Extremely thin rubber glove. Maybe that's why there's no... Huh. Is this blood? A little warm, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. That's right, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use the testing fluid to find out. Yeah, I did that already. So, I mean, I'll do a second pass after I finish looking at everything. Why are some of the pieces missing? And 2 doesn't seem unstable. No wonder it broke. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's check out this other evidence, like a random, like, thing. Oh, it's the pole that he lent us before when we tried to catch Gordy. I've seen that somewhere before. It's the metal detective. The one that led to the solving that case out on Gourd Lake. Oh, no. Oh, that feels like ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before. Is that a dowsing rod? It's a bug sweeper. Oh. Sure, I'll come in handy in some cases sooner or later. Can't judge a person or a machine by the cover. You gotta look at the heart. Can I have that? I feel like I could use it. Something's sticking out. Looks like a shirt. I guess must be evidence of some kind. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal. Making out to be some kind of slab. Not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. But he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. You're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. There's a car door, a pair of handcuffs. What's something else? Human profiles for range testing. Been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Door we came in through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. Wonder what happened if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside. Let's hope he remembers we're in here. Alright. I'm just gonna do a quick sweep again. It's weird how it's like sometimes I click like over here and it's just like, oh, yep, I'll just go over there. Totally normal. So we saw that, we saw that. Surprisingly, there's no evidence like on the glove. Alright. Well, let's talk to Gum. So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss of the day? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. Well, I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. My own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Ha! Of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open. Okay, so then Goodman opened up his own locker. He had to, so he had to be in here. It couldn't have been someone else. I always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the Inquiry Committee right now? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning and the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. He probably had to fake evidence, right? And that's where that whole rumor comes from. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Well, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand. The one that everyone's getting stabbed. Aw. Hi, Ian. Sorry, I just like seeing that emote. Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. Well, the only locker we can open is our own. Oh wow, that tiles really well on the Twitch chat. Like they line up right next to each other. It's just one continuous blob of Zorg King. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor. If the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. But that's what happened. My hand will be black and smoky every day. In any case, locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. That's good to know. Some people don't know. Only the assigned detective prints can unlock it. Indicator light lamps up. Lamp lights up. Interesting. Okay. I wonder... Can he tell us more about this? No. He doesn't know anything about it. But what about this? I want to know his ID. Hey, take a look at this. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth! What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Oh, IDs of all who enter the evidence room updated. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Interesting. The plot thickens. And then 10 minutes later, someone else comes in. And then this is Meekum. Meekly? Wait, he comes in twice. Why does he come in twice? That's interesting. Huh. Alright. I feel like we gotta present more stuff to him. These days, everything cards and secret numbers, they can never relax. Only because you always lose your card. I always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to? Detective Gumshoe, rebel against the system. But we don't know what his thing is. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. Got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. Yeah, tell you what it is later. Okay. Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, but Miles' his car is at 4. Okay, wait, that's... So Edgeworth related things just make him say that? Okay, this is interesting though, because he arrived at 5:12, right? And he left, or he was in the evidence room at 4:40. So that actually lines up, like he went to the evidence room and then he left. Like 2 minutes later and drove back. But he couldn't... That doesn't make any sense. So, Goodman was stabbed at 5:15, right? And then, from what I can tell, his body got loaded into Edgeworth's car. So, but Edgeworth left way beforehand, so... Did something else happen? You want to tell me about Crowning Masterpiece? Or is misunderstood? He was dancing proudly on the days of the award ceremony. But there are a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the Blue Badger away for a while. Really? Why? Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful? I told night and day! I thought it was Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it. The handprint, though. I wonder if that's not actually anything. Okay. He doesn't have anything to say about that. The memo, Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SO9 connection? That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. First case. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would the evidence from that case turn up now? Guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there's some loose ends left on that case. Oh, don't worry, I'll figure it out. Okay, he has nothing to say about this. Probably nothing to say about this. Does he have any thoughts about this? That's the photo that Miss Starr took. Anything you can tell us about it? The Miss Starr is quite the lady. Aye, I remember it was winter. I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. 16? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school too. What do you... What do you think he wore in high school? Do you think he was like relatively normal? It was probably like less broad-shouldered, right? Alright, this is the same as the other one. Not gonna worry about that. Doesn't know anything about that. We already presented him this. And then he says, hey, this is Edgeworth's, okay. Okay, scene of the stabbing. We got blood and blood. Does he have any thoughts about this? Buddy bro? I could see that. He reminds me of my friend Garth, actually. My friend Garth has a very, Wait, is this blood? Hey look, they're hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here. It's like blood. You think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. Looks like he's been here for a long time. Okay, maybe someone got, like, stabbed or, like, murdered by... Oh, you can see through it. Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom. That's weird. I wonder which side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar? At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right? I mean, it's not a jar. I have no idea what it is, but it's not a jar. It almost like a little torch or something, I don't know. Glove. Nope. Can't open the lockers if your fingerprints doesn't match. You can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. Note the police around lacks faith in his lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. Where's the note? Oh! Oh, I did make... Hold on. I made the GIF, actually. Where did I put it? Where's my... Is it on my desktop? Shoot, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I haven't, excuse me, I haven't turned it into a note yet. Or sorry, into an emoji, but... Because I figured that I should probably try to clear out the background of it, right? Probably. I don't know an easy way to do that besides like exporting all the frames and then like manually killing them all, which probably won't take that long to do, but I kind of forgot to do it and I need to go re-download the VOD again because I don't have it. Use AI. Well, yeah, but I don't know how to do that. Remove background GIF. Online GIF tools, remove the background from a GIF. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I can make it do it with the online tool. Also, how is it that I literally just... Oh, there it is. Put your browser GIF background color. Oh, this is... Hold on. Here, let me show you what I'm seeing so that you can see what I'm up to here. Actually, 1 second, sorry. YouTube. Yeah. Remove the background color, but I can't actually... Oh, good. There's no... This is like super simple image masking, which is fine, but it doesn't help because these are all very similar. 5% maybe. You can remove one color or a range of colors. Yeah. I need like a color picker tool. Color picker tool. Eyedropper. Oh, that's a source extension. That doesn't help me. Actually, doesn't OBS have one of those? Now that I think about it. Hold on. Filters. Add chroma key. Specify OK. Custom select color. Does that work? No. Wait. Select color. I know there's a way to do this. Pick screen color. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Thank you, OBS. 1%? I don't think this is gonna work terribly well. Actually, I suppose disabling animation would work fine. Yeah, sadly, I don't think this is gonna work, which is a bummer. I mean, it just makes some crazy thing, but all right, well. Remove video backgrounds. Online GIF background removers. I feel like most of these are probably going to just they're just gonna do that thing. Easy GIF is actually pretty good. I've used that before. Wait, what? Ah, come on. Let's see, GIF resizer, optimizer. Effects, split, video to GIF, crop, cut, color reduction. No, it's really not too bad to go in and remake it, but because like, oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, I think I might actually sell the frames. File Explorer. I probably shouldn't be doing this right now, but I do actually still have the frames. Here they are. I really don't need, how many frames is that? 35 frames for this, and I could probably cut it down. But like, probably what I would do, right, is you pop it open in Paint 3D, right, and then you say Magic Select. And then you select our lovely little scientific nerd, and then you say add everything here, and then it grabs it all, and you think, wow, that's really good, thanks. And then you say done, make sticker, call it good, and then you delete everything and then make your sticker, and then there she is. No background anymore. Like 3D or Paint 3D is like really good at this. So really all I need to do is like go in and like get just the frames of animation out, because I have more than enough, and then we can make a cute little animated frame. So, and probably, you know, not make it be white, but make it be transparent instead. And then we would have a little noted thing. Though, I mean, for now, though, holy crap, brain, better Twitch TV. I bet you if I search noted on here, that, I'll probably find, like, a bunch of things that one could use. Yep. There's a ton. Some of these are really cute too. Like, look at this one. Look at this Shui one. It's super duper. Or like this one. Or we have this slightly suspicious looking one right here. I see this one a lot. These ones are really cute. Cakeums. Oh, you found one. Oh, that was fast. Taking notes. This one would actually probably work for it's the old sprite. Ah, it's from Wiki. This one actually has a like static background, so we might be able to actually remove it with that tool that we had. Would it gifify well though, or it like become an emote as easily? It's not as square as the other one is, because the other one is pretty damn square. Like it would probably fit well into an emote size. I will do it later. For now though, if you want me to add a better Twitch TV one, I can. I mean, that might be more handy. Anyway, you 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna keep going through for a little bit then, because I'm just presenting him evidence. So, oh wait, we finished. All right, we did that. Okay, let's ask him about the SO9 thing. Now that was a bloody, violent case. Violent. This was a murder, a serial killing. Also, if you, I think I tweeted that GIF, which means it got converted into the MP4 by Twitter, but that noted GIF, I think I tweeted it on the Pete Eater Twitter account, or I can just send you the GIF if you want it for any reason if you need it. A serial killing. A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? And that put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence. Supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer all the other day. That was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SO9 incident, see? So that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker. Oh, sorry. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Let's present that knife to him. Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. But Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Oh wait, no wait, this isn't no. Maybe there's still some loose ends. So is this it and we have to talk to Edgeworth about it? Okay. Detective Goodman was... Oh wait, maybe, actually, maybe if I present to him Goodman's ID, he'll talk to me now? No, no mind, that's always the same. Okay, I think we're done here. From what I can tell, anyway. Alright, let's see here. Oh. Sorry. Oh, you made it square. Gotcha. And... Okay, 1 second. The real question is... It's like that's... 1 sec. So it's WebP, which means that it doesn't like me very much. Can Twitch... how do you do this? I've forgotten. I don't have any options in here. Like, for some reason, Better Twitch TV isn't showing me the dashboard dash. Oh, there it is. I wonder if it will actually just take that WebP. Probably not, right? It probably needs to be converted. Use file. Image can only be ping or GIF. Alright. WebP to GIF. When you convert to GIF, it gets lossy. Alright, well, 1 second. Let's see if we can do this. Because I do think it would be nice to have a little noted GIF. Let's see. Upload. Resize it a little bit. Percentage, maybe? That's not gonna help me that much, is it? Wait, there's an auto, so just leave it auto. Stretch to fit, center, and crop to fit. Crop. Let's see, I think like we mainly want it to be square, right? Image 112 by 112. 112 by 112. If I do that, although it also says 336 px by 112. Why can you do 336? Oh wait, I think they must be wrong. Like that 336 is just 112 times 3, so. I mean, yeah. The trick is like figuring out if we could just get her to. There's an, oh, okay, thank you. I didn't see that. Square. That's better. We could not include the bob in her head, I guess. Maybe that would be okay. Crop. That's not terrible looking, right? Let me zoom in a whole bunch. I think it's alright. What's the cropped image? Yeah, there's probably a quality option somewhere, right? Maybe. Let's see. Optimize. Don't be lossy. Optimize. It's like a little artifacty. Yeah, there's... It's like not super noticeable though. It is like when you zoom real, like a whole bunch like this, right? But if you were to see it as an emote, it would be, oh geez, it'd be a lot smaller, right? Like it'd be more like that. Oh god, that's too much. It would be smaller. To GIF. GIF. Let's see. Let me see if this looks okay, I guess. Okay. Let me grab this. Easy GIF. Download. This is Emma noted. Okay, upload emote. Let's see if this works. Invalid image dimensions. Really? Did I mess up the dimensions? Does it? It has to be a like. Hold on. 121 by 121. Oh. Please specify image dimensions. Okay. Right to GIF. Save. Try this again. Oh god damn it! It just saved as a saves as a WebMP. Okay. Download. There we go. Now it's a GIF. Upload. Upload emote. It's going. Alright. There it is. So it's Emma noted. Auto approved, which is good. And that should be in here. Is it working? Wait, is it not actually animated? I can't tell. Oh no, it is. Yeah, okay. For now, that's a little tiny Emma thing. After the stream, I'll take the time to go and try to get my frames to maybe be a little bit easier, because I feel like we can get a better one using the new model, because it seems a little cleaner, I guess. D card record. He's not gonna say anything, right? Oh. Okay, that's nothing new. There was one thing that he said though, like the bug. That was weird. I wonder if he has anything around this? Nope. Alright. Still curious about these cameras though. Show a lot of monitors. There's 8 cameras in the evidence room in all. 1 for each section. Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place? Why do cattle sit before the rains come? Not for man to know. Unless you're the security guard responsible. Seriously. Alright. Like this. Surprised that his lasso isn't doing anything. Oh. Wrote me a steer with this here lasso. What? The bellow and move, pal, move. That's a Gumshoe, I presume. That's silly. That's silly. Alright. I think we need to go visit our good friend Mr. Edgeworth. Are you here? No. Okay. He's not here. What do we do, Emma? We should be going to that thing. Go to the police department, the evidence room. Okay. Evidence room? Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I know you're going through a tough time. You were in the defense shows bus. Not this one. Was that business with him not reading that office report? The chief of police was right about that, but I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. You think? Okay, this is making it sound like we need to go back to the police department. Well, Miki didn't have anything new to talk about before. Can we talk to the chief at all some more? He just tells us about Goodman's desk and checking for clues. Except for this thing. Lost item report. Oh wait, you know what? I haven't actually checked it yet, right? Like I haven't examined it. Bruce Goodman ID 59. The 9 is scratched out. So he forgot his own ID? He forgot his ID, so he didn't have it to write this down. So someone else was using Bruce Goodman's thing. But that doesn't make sense because the lockers can only be opened by the single person. Unless maybe these gloves were being used to like somehow... I don't know. You don't have anything new to talk about. I'm mildly confused. How come I can't get to the record? Oh, Fire Department. Isn't this where I normally can get into the records room? I guess not. I guess we had to go through the guard. Huh. Okay. We've talked to him about everything, though. And Edgeworth is still in an inquiry, right? We got blood. Detective Goodman was the charge of the incident. I don't know if there's really much else to look at, right? Like, we have the records of all the blood in places. We have the fact that this thing was opened. Because they moved it all like the guy said. Is there anything else that we could present to him? No. Because I really wish that I could see the tapes. But he doesn't know how to work the equipment because he's dumb. So that doesn't really seem like it's gonna do me any good. Ah, sorry partner, we're closed for the day. Huh? You'll get along home now. I think Officer Marshall really wanted to be a Wild West bartender. I always wanted to say that. Silly man. I don't think he's gonna give me anything. Like, not even showing him this? The victim's memo. I don't know. Goodman's lost item report. I feel like I have a bunch of like suspicious stuff on my person now. But I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. And I'm still like, oops. I'm still kind of flabbergasted that there isn't any blood on this lad right here. Like, it's just a handprint, which is what the most surprising thing is to me. Can I spray him from here, actually? Nope. What do I do? Disposal to the prosecutors. Yeah, okay. We got that right about the criminal executed on the basis of forged evidence. And people were demoted. And like, she directed us over to Jake Marshall. Well, wait, she was a detective. Maybe she can tell us about this stuff? No. She just wants to talk about tea again. God damn it. Oh, with the ID record? No. There's gotta be something. Can only be submitted to the chief of police. Huh. So she directs us to the marshal. That's all about his sofa. Sofa hair is cool. I don't know what to do. I feel like normally I kind of know where I'm supposed to be going. But I feel like I have all the evidence that I need, except that it's like not working. Like, notice that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. Indeed. What do I do, Emma? We should begin with that thing, the mystery of the victim. How could one man just have to go and be killed in two places? Go to the police department in the evidence room. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not reading the officer's report. Maybe... do I have that report in the court record? I have an autopsy report. I don't think that's it, though. Because I was thinking maybe we show him the autopsy report. But he doesn't know anything. And he doesn't know anything about those. I'm really sorry that this doesn't trigger anything for him. Maybe you should ask Edgeworth. Yeah, but when do I get to talk to Edgeworth? Am I dumb? Like, am I extremely stupid? Am I missing like the world's most obvious clue? Like, we have Goodman's note. I feel like we should be able to get something else out of him, but I don't know what. Victim's ID card. Yeah, we already showed him this. And this is just like, hey, see? This proves the ID card record. Fourth number is perfect math. He's at 5:15 right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But Officer Meekum said that he asked for the ID card and he pulled a knife on him. Maybe he gave his ID card to someone else because they can leave? Oh no. Maybe I should show this list of other people working here. So I showed it to Gumshoe and he showed us Edgeworth. Oh, I'm just gonna do that again to see if maybe I missed a clue. He freaks out because he sees Edgeworth's ID number. Mr. Edgeworth in the second number. Why would he have come to the evidence room? I can't lose my own right hand, your fingerprint. So I mean, like, the glove probably has a fingerprint on it, right? Wait, did he just open his own? Is there anything in there? On the other side of the handle is a sensor. Can I ask him about Edgeworth? Always believe in Edgeworth no matter what. And he's with the Inquiry Committee right now. They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess in court. Edgeworth can't get away from the case, the incident. Bloody and violent because it was a serial killing. The killer made a mistake. Socio cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Maybe I can ask someone about the transfer? The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Detective Goodman's knife and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. That's because it was his big case. Maybe there's some loose ends left on that case. Yeah, probably, but I don't know what they are. If I show you the knife, you just don't tell me anything. Does he talk about Edgeworth at all? No, but he talks about the transferal. Talks about things getting transferred. And he doesn't know how to use the security systems. Security cameras. The tapes are erased every few hours. When you go to the average, you need an ID card. Nope. That's just old stuff now. So like, he doesn't seem related at all anymore. Should I go back to the lunch lady and ask her about something like transfers or something else? There's gotta be something I'm missing. Maybe I need to investigate the evidence. Okay, go on. Let's see. Another piece of evidence from the case. You know how many words sound like it? Tag, bag, nag, lag, zag. Nope. I'm surprised that there's nothing on the thumb. Alright, let's examine the evidence. Maybe we'll find something useful. I don't know why I can even check that. We already checked that. You know, the stabbing. There is no checking this. Also no checking this, it's just that. There's definitely fingerprints on here. S092. Yo, 6 maybe it's case number. Okay, that's just old stuff. Doesn't actually do anything. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from most of this stuff. A piece is still missing. And we investigated the blood, amongst other things. Nope. I don't know. The white shoe. Cut herself at the time of the crime. Did they cut themselves while dealing with something? I don't get it. Knock. Move. the only people who are connected to the SO9 case are the people we've already talked to, because Edgeworth isn't like anywhere around here. Nope. I really don't get it. I feel like I've already shown her everything. Murder weapon, usually in his toolbox. No, I don't know. There's gotta be something like obvious I'm missing. George Washington was the first king of America. That's right. He looks wimpy, but you can tell there's a sharp edge on that facade. That bill is gonna be someone someday. Oh, I'm sure. So like, I imagine that definitely works, right? That probably tells us important stuff. Cross crank damage, bandaged hand. 1.5 negative point of this knife at me. Excuse me. The victim's body disappeared. I really don't get it. I doubt that he knows anything about anything. There's gotta be. There's gotta be something I'm missing, like something real simple, real obvious. Police chief. Got all the garbage. Up for this. Lost item. So his lost item report. Date lost 2/21. He messed up his own ID because he scratched out 5/9. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Nope. Nope. I don't think that's gonna do me any good. There's gotta be something. Only the sign detector's prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. See the stabbing. I have no clue. I was really hoping to get to like the case today. You know, like they took out the trash. There's gotta be something. I am missing something stupidly simple. Do I need to examine the blood again? No, right? Like there's nothing here. Boss for a day because everyone else is working. Normally there's a clue in it the last thing you got. But everything just points to go talk to Edgeworth, right? But Edgeworth isn't actually anywhere. I already presented them this, right? Yeah. Character evidence, the jar, the stabbing, IDs, handwritten document, blade. Maybe there are some loose ends on the case. Obviously, but like, help. I don't know. I'm like tempted to try to like look up a non-spoiler thing or something. Like something that just tells me which room I'm supposed to be in. Hey, I'm an attorney. Dude. Oh hey, there's a number on here. The back of the badge looks like I always thought I had a safety pin. Each badge is a number carved with that way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. Huh, that's interesting. 2631. Good to know. Old scales of justice, very cute. Hey, look, I'm an attorney. You show that to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show this police badge. Enough said. That's funny. Okay, that's it. That's the king of prosecutor. Nope. I wonder. No, I don't care. We've heard this already. There's gotta be. I'm missing something stupid. You think about the autopsy report? No. SO9. I just need you to like tell me what I'm doing. Like what? Literally anything, dude. Just throw me a ball. Like you would think he would at least take interest in the SO9 stuff. He doesn't respond at all. Nope. What should I even do? Hold on. I'm trying to like search without spoiling. No, this is really hard to avoid spoilers right now. Like, Gotta like skim the Steam forums. I'm looking for like stuck right now. No, nope. Better Call Saul mod? What? Someone says I need to see who would win. Okay. It's gotta be something. There's something in here. What haven't we done in here? Because his thing's open, we've noted that. And they're keeping it open because they can't do anything else. We've looked at the glove. We've looked at the pottery. We looked at that. Looked at all this stuff. And we did the testing fluid. And we found 2 places. This one and this one. So, shouldn't there be like blood somewhere where Meekly was stabbed? You know? So surprised with that. We talked about the lockers. We can't actually open anything. No, we've heard this. Your fingerprint. The handles. Should I try to investigate the handle? Oh, maybe that's what I need to do. Like, we can check this, but there's no interaction though. Oh no, man. People in the forest who don't know anything about them. Can I have this thing? No. Metal detector, and then bug sweeper. Cheap looking box. Nope. There's gotta be something. You don't need an ID card to leave, which means that probably someone, maybe he dropped his ID card, which is why he couldn't remember how to do stuff. I've presented this, I presented that, I presented that. Pretty sure I presented this. Bird muffler, the parking lot with Edward's car. Nope. They'll give you 50 cents. Detective was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. Is that my clue? Like that I need to go over to the prosecutor's office and investigate somewhere? Nope. I don't know. What about you? Do you know anything about these? No. Do you know anything about this? No. telling me about T? What do you think about the shoe? You think T. Thanks. I am still somewhat confused by this. The oil drum. And this is where the victim was. Oh wait, is this new? Okay, so do the transfer the chapter into the case of the victim. No, never mind, that isn't. Got excited for a second. I have no idea. Maybe I should just stop for the day and like come back at it fresh tomorrow or something. If there's really nothing to examine here. Cute tea sets. Lucky trial jacket. Yeah, no, there really doesn't seem to be anything. And she tells us how fast we would die, which is so very kind of her. But as long as Edgeworth isn't here, then I don't know what to do. Talk to her about a bunch of stuff. You want to see this, the stabbing? No? Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be something. Just don't. Oops, clicked out of it. There's literally nothing there. Same here. Just numbers. I mean, he wants SO9, right? So maybe we need to find SO9. But we don't know what SO9 is, right? Except that maybe it's the muffler, I guess. SO9. Wait. Oh wait, this is SO9. This is what he wanted? Or that he was saying was missing? I did present. She doesn't say anything to that. Did we presented it to Marshall, right? SL9, this stuff that, you know, supposedly matters. But doesn't, because he just says the same thing every single time. The evidence room. And he doesn't say anything about it. Which makes even less sense. Like... No. I have no idea. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. These are the inquiry committee. Just can't get away from the case. Okay. Hi, Davkind. How's it going? And thank you for the bits. I am stuck right now. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Rumors about forged evidence. Supposed to be able to clean up with the transfers. Supposed to be the last job that Goodman did. Supposed to persuade knives, victims in their evidence locker himself. Operates locker's code with the fingerprint. Yeah, streaming those unsure because of my sexy background. My sexy background? I have a sexy background? What, do you mean like BB over here? Or... That's silly. That's silly. You can't even see like any of the other art floating around. That's okay though. Let's see. That's fine. I don't need to be rated by people. It's fine. If people don't like anime, that's okay. They don't have to like anime. Hmm. 2 and 4. Is there... Hold on. I didn't miss a spot up there, did I? I definitely sprayed that before, right? This... Yeah, no, it's nothing. I have no idea. What am I supposed to do? We've exhausted his conversation about that. He doesn't have anything to talk about. Muffler? No. Weird. Photo. Oh. Maybe there's some loose ends left on that case. Yeah, no kidding. We presented this time already, right? Yeah. Goodman's lost the report. He doesn't care. And then, so yeah, this changes the music. Which makes me think it's like, hey, cool. Why would he have come to the evidence room? Oh wait. Can I, if I ask him about Edgeworth now, does something change? There we go. Maybe? This is, no, this is still the same, it's just the music is different. It doesn't matter if the music is different if nothing else changed. There's gotta be something. Just stabbed. In front of the prosecutor's office. The water. No, that isn't a thing. There's gotta be something, right? Like this doesn't change. Oh, why? The victim's ID card. Oh no, this is the same thing as before. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Ace, attorney. Which one am I on? Evidence room. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, 1 second. Let me skip this. Okay, evidence room. Okay. Court. Spray. I want to make the music change again. Because I feel like you gotta make it change for it to like... Oh, what? Oh. And... The ID card. Okay. So that's fine, right? And we examine the blood here. We did that. Go here. See, I'm looking at a guide right now because it's weird. See, it says Gumshoe will leave to give Edgeworth his report for the day. But clearly that's not what's happening, right? And there's no blood on anything else. Like, we got all the blood there, there's no blood on that. There's no blood up there, weirdly. This thing, he said, like, they get dirty and cut and stuff. Wait! There it is. This is the thing that wasn't showing up before. Who would? Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murder to touch the spot if you fled out the door. So this might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? Called luminol testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. Spar 50 bucks from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I was by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey, pal, look at the time. Something you need to be going to? Sorry. Was there something you need to be going? Just that Mr. Edgeworth Inquiry Committee should be letting out soon. Go give them my report for the day. Might help you, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure you can use a report like this. I believe in him. He needs enemies when you have friends like Detective Gumshoe. I'm off, pal. Later. Good. Should probably do what Edgeworth say too. There we go. Ugh. Okay, that was awful. And I really don't enjoy like having to look up a guide to know what it was, but like I sprayed there before, didn't I? Like how did I not get anything else? Alright, anyway, let's talk to our good old pal Edgy. Or the bellboy, that's also fine. Ah, guest, my apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your pardon so long. Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe is looking for you. Yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info's on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. This whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Indeed. Let's chat. How's your committee, Edgeworth? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Heard them say that so many times, ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however, something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant. Doing nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Let's save. Alright, let's ask him about stuff. Specifically the ID card record. That's our biggest piece of evidence that we're really curious about right now. Right, better check this down. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? Would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Okay, so that's why he drove back. Can I ask what kind of a case it was? No, you may not. It has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other one. Better make a note of it. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's brought back to his office by Gant's request. Stubborn as always, this has nothing to do with the current case. Sorry about that. Right, please, I'm the prosecutor in this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright! Mr. Edgeworth just know in a very polite manner. Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I get some reaction out of him. The locker? No. Our best evidence, huh? I mean, the thingy is weird, but not this. Oh wait, probably has to do with the case you were on the SO9 incident. So dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. Or I'll be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Okay, so let's show him another piece of evidence from the case. I know you. You probably got a hold on some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SO9 incident. Some dark suspicions you're wrapped up in. Wait, so do I need to bother him about his elevator? Wait, what? Why would I need to bother him about... Okay, what about this jar, Edgeworth? No. We need to show him our best evidence. I don't know, is it this weird-ass glove? No. Thank God there's no, Oh wait. The stabbing, right? No? What do we need to show him? Goodman's ID? The best evidence I can. I mean, your knife is covered in blood. Or the parking stub. The word muffler. This isn't new, right? So it's gotta be something new. I've already shown him the ID card record. So saying what's this? Right, he asked me about this. By Chief Gant. Oh wait, I'm stupid. It's probably just another talk option, right? Hold on, let me click through. Here it is, allegations of forgery. Man, I really get like hyper focused on the presenting evidence part of this and forget that there's a whole other, you know, interaction you could do. My bad. The SO9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. Is it Damon? Is that how you would pronounce that? Or is it Damon? Wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago. He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. He was nervous. You get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? Why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I use slightly more extreme methods than normal. We're dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blow would be on my hands. We won on guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yeah, I would do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister, what? If you were still studying forensic science. Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and we're using this. Luminal testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. Oh, that's handy. Been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. No say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank you. Me. Here, take your powder and those fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. Well, give me these to Detective Gumshoe as well. Recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file. Oh! Well, that's handy. Literally. Okay. Let's go check some fingerprints. Oops. Stop it. Okay. There's a few places with fingerprints. None of which are these. Although, no, okay, the barrel doesn't have anything. The first place I want to check is this thing. Because there's a nice big handprint on it. Can I use it? Oh. Although, if you just check, does it do anything? No. Dude. Can't take out batteries, no. We can't just like use it like the spray, right? Oh. Because see, we can always use the spray. But it doesn't actually do anything, so maybe I can't check that yet. Unless... Can you check it if you like check it like this? No. Alright, never mind. Alright, to the guard station. Oh, he's gone. Definitely the impressionable type. Weird. Wonder why he's not here. 3. Our investigator was suspicious handprint. Use a secret rope we just borrowed. I want to check the one on the left though, not this one. Choose a finger. Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have the left behind the clearest print. I suppose the index finger, right? Not the thumb. Check for prints. First we sprinkle the powder on. With enter. Aluminum powder adheres completely to the print, and once it's spread, blow away the excess. With E. Imagine you're blowing out the candles. Alright. Pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting. Oh, wow. Okay. Get it real thick. Wow, that worked. This looks nothing like a fingerprint. What does it mean? We're out of luck. The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Okay. Does seem like a shame. Why don't we look for other prints? Fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. You mean this right here? Oh, hey! There's a print! Bad enough? Okay. Well, this is probably Gumshoe's print, right? Okay. Because we're at Gumshoe's locker, so go to the fingerprint data we got from Edgeworth and point the person who left these prints. Bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places. These prints probably don't have anything to do with our case, so whose fingerprint will most likely be on the evidence locker? Gumshoe. Right? That's pretty similar. Comparing. Oh, neat. Comparison complete. Match. Cool. There's Gumshoe. You gave me this so what look. Guess that's probably because I was thinking so what. Always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. There was one other handprint in this room. Alright. Let's get down to business right here. There was a handprint here. Alright, let's check for prints. I have to warn you about something. The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area have been wiped away too. Can we use the luminol fluid for that? Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than ones left by the bloody hand. Okay. Not really much going on here. Good, sorry, y'all. I guess you just look for like where it is nearby, like where it would be otherwise. Oh wow, that. Enter doesn't actually do anything, fun fact. Okay. Well, it's not Emma's. It's not Lana's. Not Gumshoe. That's sort of similar. Though Gant's is pretty similar. Oh wait, oh no, there it is. It's Jake Marshall's. Right? It's got that like weird eggplant curve. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? Officer Marshall. Huh? Of course. Found a bloody handprint. Left in the evidence room, the print had been wiped. Gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma, is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. Oh! So Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. Huh. But why would Officer Marshall... Oh, sorry, investigation finally turning up some results. This is what you call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. So he went and wiped off the print? And like, I guess like he left his own fingerprint behind when he did it? Okay. Interesting. Alright. Saving. Excuse me. And the frustrating thing is that like I want to keep going, but like because we spent so much time just being stuck, I don't think I can. Like it's been three hours apparently since we started, and I only managed to do the investigation, didn't manage to finish off the rest of it, and it is 10:30. Oh right, daylight savings happened, so it's actually like earlier than it really is, because it would be 11:30 normally right now. Should I keep going? It's only 10:30. It will only be like a 4-hour stream if I keep going for another hour. Go. Okay. I want to keep going, so. All right. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. Apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. Hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So how'd it go? Does Mr. Wright suspects? The police are clueless. Figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana! Don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much dark about this as they are. Sorry, I swear I can read. Miss Sky. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're gonna accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Alright, let's accuse a cowboy. 10 a.m. District Court. Court is now in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... Afraid you ought to clarify. Takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? Some more I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow, it's one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness to the day of the stand. Who do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be Officer Meekley? Meeks? Whatever his name is? Or do you think it's going to be Grant? Or... maybe it'll be Gumshoe or Marshall. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. Okay, so Meeks. The so-called murderer. Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. There he is. The face of vengeance. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Meekum, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir. Actually, what we'd like to hear... Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adult can't possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edgeworth. Sir, help me, sir. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I'm part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir. Oh, Meekins. Can't fault him for lack of enthusiasm. Nope. Crime report, sir. Alright, let's save. He's a likable character, I think. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you? Do unto others before they do it to you! That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. But you fainted and a colleague helped you regain your consciousness. Yes, sir! He knocked me upside the head, sir! Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info. Time to press. Alright, let's find out why he was assigned that day. Like, what? Was Marshall away for some reason? Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir! I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir! There's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir! The lovely police mascot created by the chief detective, sir. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Ah, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man at the security screen and rushed into the room. Yeah? In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is! I found it! This is the one right here. Could you please read that's the number? Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see. But the number 4989596 is shown as being used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I was relocating the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. I see. So it was during that second time when... Yes, sir. That's when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay, that's good to know. Hold on. Okay, so just to clarify here. So he goes in, puts the Blue Badger in, right? And then comes back, does whatever, does something, I guess, in this time period. And then sees a suspicious person and rushes in. When he was suddenly attacked. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife. Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. Not exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's why I got this gash on my hand. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be... When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. I fought for my life, then I did it. No, you didn't. You fainted. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. Of course he is. The man left his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. Make sure to close my eyes like a man. See. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in the sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew, he punched me right in my face, sir. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. Who smacked you awake? Was it Jake Marshall? Oh, when did you regain calm? He was unconscious, he doesn't know when. Ah, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. Hit me right in the head, too. While crying tears of pain. 5:30. So that doesn't give him enough time to go to the prosecutor's lot and back. When I came around, I made sure to finish my mission. Your mission? Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. Return him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Oh, we can all rest easy now. Okay, so we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? At a point. Yes, Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir. Take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief? Delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. Videotape, sir. Contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Why do I feel like Gant is throwing shit into our way all the time? Like, in the guise of being helpful. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. Video of a real murder. What are we getting ourselves into? Nothing. Okay. Oh, hello, Goodman. Why is the camera so low? Okay, so there's Goodman. He goes and he gets that. The glove falls out. And it has to be Goodman, right? Because he opened the thing. Then... okay. That looked more like Meeks was getting, like, attacked and, like, murdered than anything else. We're missing pretty key bits here. And then Goodman's gone. Shouldn't there be a bloody handprint, like, right here now? And on the other one? Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How do we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? What the hell was that wiggling piece of plywood? Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's a Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Yes, well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room, and some sort of activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. Okay. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which requires Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it, sir. The glove that we saw fell down was the evidence glove, right? What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay, so now we gotta contradict him. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. That's true. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. As if you must label people as having seen or not seen it. Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it. Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing or... Meekins! Yeah! Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claimed the man who brandished a knife on you as Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you're positive it was him. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. Does it though? I mean, it does, but does it? Fingerprint file. Like, we don't have an objection, but we do have this weird thing. Indicator lamp lights up when open. I kind of wish that you could fast forward this. Wait, the indicator light. Wait. Do you see that? The light is on. Like, before Goodman gets there. Like, see it right there? It was on before he even got there. How does blood get there and there behind this thing? And then that's when he defends himself and gets blood all over the jacket and faints. How did he get by without the camera? Did he duck behind this thing and then go? Also, we should see that there should be a fingerprint there. Hold on, I just want to see this again. Wait, hold on. It's not, that other one got opened as well. Okay, so look, so it's light indicators on, which means that it's already ajar, right? So there's the contradiction that we want. But also, look over here, this is interesting. So like, this doesn't have the thing sticking out from it yet. But later, after the scuffle, it does. Which means that that's proof that it was probably Marshall because he opened it up. Indicator light indicates it's open. I'm not trying to check 10%. Are you not going to work with me on this? Okay. But it was already open. We can see in the videotape. Oh, okay, I just had to go with that instead. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction. Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. He would want me to point it out. Well, of course he does. Very well, proposal accepted. Let's further inspect this piece of evidence. Now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. Alright, let's do it. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause. Oh, good. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. Oh. Alright, where's the contradiction? Okay, ready? And pause. Right here. The thing that's strange about this videotape has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprints. If it's a match, the light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Are you really making us watch this entire thing again? I mean, there's 2 points, sure, but like, why? When the victim reaches with a handle to open the locker. Rewind to a little bit earlier. Oh my god. Also, I'm really curious, like, when he leaves later, does it show that that one is open as well? Right there. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit! Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. That's a good squeak he made. Order. What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know, it must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh well, just goes to show novices keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor. Yes? Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor. It's because the glove, right? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Oh, maybe something like jam the system sensor? Something jam the sensor? Say... There's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. Gotta be another clue somewhere in the footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. Alright, the cause is that glove that falls out. At least I can fast forward it during this part. Alright, ready? And pause. Right there. Please watch closely. This is a continuation of the part I showed you earlier. And here I thought that was going to take an hour, but with the rate that this video plays, we're going to be here for all night. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's in my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car door, sir. We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? There. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. So with the door closing, my tie chokes me. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in that door. Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene, there just might have been something that fits the description. But, sir, by insulator you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out. Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was this insulator that was stuck to the door? Extremely thin rubber glove. I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove. We can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. It has a tag that says SO9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear, sir, so... appears so, sir. Order! Order! So are we to believe that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Don't be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video is indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir! Me, sir? Not sure what you're referring to, sir. I thought he was going to call up Marshall. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. This is a joke. Very well, begin your testimony. Mystery Man Dos. Beep, 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 beep. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. An ID card record, I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 514 is that of the victim. But we found the ID card in the parking lot. Just before the crime. Yes, well, I doubt this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. It's hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too. Doesn't make much of a difference. There are only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination. There's one other thing that proves that the man was Detective Goodman. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. Is that card hanging from your neck one of these ID cards? Yes, sir. Card right next to my cuff, sir. Keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the main time it's my ID card that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID card chose me. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer only has one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. I don't think he did. So, okay, let's think about what evidence we have here. Because we have... So this was found at the scene of the crime. Right? So like that contradicts it because it's, you know, there and there can only be one. Wait, he said that, right? So like that contradicts it. In addition, I don't think it will actually work. But like, I feel like this also contradicts it because this lost item report includes the wrong ID for Bruce Goodman being written down, which to me would indicate that he lost it and that he didn't have it on him. But this was found at our scene of the crime, so let's go with this one. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost item report? It's only half complete. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there's a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Who then dropped it later? Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the lock on the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instance of the murder. That is... Well, I guess that's right. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't gonna end well. Well. Seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. I see what he's doing. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place. The police department at 5:50 on the day of the crime. So, the real crime could only take place at one location. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. It's still linked? No. Are we sure that's Marshall? Could it have been Lana? Because she has the coat covered in blood, right? And Meekins' testimony said that he got his blood all over that coat. Although, I don't know, just so your honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something else, or Lana. I do. How do I get out of this mess? Object. That's typically how we get out of messes. One moment, your honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This crown examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. I just want to see. It's open, right? No, it's closed, but there's this, though. However, it cannot be said that it's unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination of the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to stand. Mr. Wright, do you mean... Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Whom do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name? Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? Can't let them know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. 11:32 a.m. So that took an hour and a half to do, right? Because court started at 10. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. Seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma. You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Nah, you're good. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. No, come back, Detective Gumshoe. What is it? Save me. Got a lot of nerve, pal, making detective run around all around while on duty. Top it off, you call me here. Seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey. I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor's guy. That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Oh, you mean this, right? My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident. But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case. This guy was a witness? Files for the Joe Dark killings, solved 2 years ago. Joe Dark. So dark. Take it from me. You don't want anything to do with serial murders. Oh, what? Now that I brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma, but why? Why is your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SO9 incident, is that... Their parents die or something? That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark... Oh, no, Lana! That's over with! No! Emma, wait! No, stop. Don't go. You know what? I just remembered I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm gonna get out of here. Bye, Gumshoe. Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Damon Gant, and Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Ooh. Everyone involved in this case connected those killings 2 years ago. Can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. Is it actually in my... Closed. Joe Dark did it. Murdered. Death. Victims. Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Kirby, Rachel Moss, Jeb Bates, and Neil Marshall. Neil Marshall, huh? Relation to Jake, maybe? Head prosecutor Miles, witnesses Lana Skye and Emma Skye. Executive investigators Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Head investigator Bruce Goodman, Jake Marshalls, and Angel Star. So it's personal to Jake, it sounds like, right? Like very personal. So if anyone was fabricating evidence, I bet you it would have been him. So I don't know, there's something suspicious about the chief of police. Better take a good look at this file. To be continued. Bum bum bum. Save your progress? I mean, I literally just did, but yeah, I will. I do think that I should probably stop now though, because I keep yawning. Though we are like right in the middle of the trial. It's like, man. The question that I have is like, is this going to be another 3-day investigation kind of thing though? Or is it only 2 and this is like the last section of it? Because I do need to like actually go to sleep early today. Or, well, early being a very relative term, I suppose, considering it's 11:10. But, yeah, I have to conduct interviews and other things tomorrow, so I kind of need to be well rested. But we'll pick it up next time, though. Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. So tomorrow we'll enjoy some Ring Fit, and then probably some Japanese, I think, because I have yet to do my homework that's, you know, that I should be getting done before Wednesday night's class. But yeah, Wednesday night I have a Japanese class until 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then I will be free after that to stream the rest of this case, which is my plan. But I hope you all enjoyed what you saw, I suppose, with, you know, the case that we're doing. And I hope if you want to see the conclusion, you'll swing by on Wednesday. And who knows, maybe one day we'll play this silly milk game. Anyway, have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And yeah, I keep forgetting this, but I suppose because Dabkin mentioned raids earlier, I suppose it's in my brain. Is anyone I follow awake currently? No, not really. Oh wait, yes, actually Jess is hanging out, doing her thing, and she's playing Super Mario RPG, which is a pretty cool game. So I'm gonna send you all over there, and I hope you have a good time. Bye for now, everyone, and take it easy. See you later.